Hey, welcome to Lab Games. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
And today we're going to play Pulsar 2849.
All right. So Pulsar is a game for 2 to 4 players designed by Vladimir Suchi and published by Czech Games Edition. Plays in about 60 to 90 minutes, and we will be exploring space some more. This time in search for pulsars.
Yes.
Right? To become like an energy corporation or something.
The best energy corporation.
Yes, not just any energy corporation.
After the break, we will take you to the table and show you how it plays. Welcome to the table.
Welcome to a chunk of space.
This is a huge, huge board.
It is.
It's huge. All right, so we have Pulsar 2849 set up for 2 players. And there are some differences with the standard setup that we'll go over, and in addition to all the other little bits and pieces. So here you have the center board, which is really just the galaxy, if you will, or the universe, however you want to do it. And the center is a black hole, and that's where we keep all the dice, right? You're going to have 7 silver dice and 1 red, which is a bonus die, and we'll explain what that means later. But what you'll see is a number of these pulsars all throughout, and the object of the game for us is going to be to take our scout ships, which we've chosen...
kind of like portholes to this space.
Porthole.
It's like a...
Yeah,
a
portal or a porthole. So it's like a window.
I don't know. It's like a window to
a window
space.
to space. So we're going to, I've chosen this one, she's chosen that one over there. And it really doesn't matter where you come in unless you have a certain area you're targeting. But you'll see there's all these like solar system tiles, which are different suns, right? That have planets around them. We don't know what they are, but throughout the game we're going to be exploring them and building stations on either inhabitable or habitable planets, so the blue planets. And we'll explain how that all works as well. Throughout the board, you'll see everything is connected, at least most things are connected with these, they're called like warp lanes, and they all have these little jump gates, and they're all different color codes, and that makes a difference depending on if you have certain patented technologies that will allow you to score bonus points for doing that. Up here you have sort of our initiative track, our technology track, and our dice pool, which we'll explain how that works as well. In a 2-player game, you're going to have 2 player tokens up in the order track instead of 1. So and they're staggered to start. We've gone with the starting, it's called a balanced start for the dice pool, where you have a 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then you roll the remaining 3, and then we'll put those in their respective spaces and explain how the median works, which is takes a little bit to get your head around, but it's actually quite simple.
Sense,
Up here you have the gyrodynes. Is what we're going to be using to power the to create power from any claimed pulsars, and we'll claim them by placing our ring around them, but you have to land on that space to do that. They come in 3 different qualities, 1, 2, or 3, and they generate a respective amount of points per production phase. The first person to build 2 of the same number earns the token at the top.
Right.
And if they do it again before the other player, they get the second one.
Yeah.
That one you can do.
Yeah.
Over here you have these +1 and -1 and +2 dice modifier tiles that you can earn throughout the game. We each start with a +/-1 modifier. Over here you've got the 3 end game tiles that we chose randomly. And what they are is basically this tile, you will earn points for having 3 of the same quality gyrodyne activated. And we'll explain how that works as well. Over here, this is about your headquarter board. So we're playing with the headquarter boards, which is more of an advanced add-on that obviously comes with the game, but you can play the game without these boards. There's enough to do without them. With them, it kind of makes it even...
Just gives you more opportunities to build your engine.
Like you needed any more opportunities in this game. But for this particular game, we're going to need to build at least 5 of them in order to score the first level of this end game victory condition.
Right.
Over here, this tile will score you points if you create and fully develop one of these transmitters. And these transmitters, when you buy them, you pay the die cost, and if there's multiple dice, you have to actually pay it multiple times in order to flip it and activate it. So you're going to have at least 4 of those active in order to score that tile. So these are kind of guiding you. You don't necessarily have to go with that, but it's a good way to score at the end of the game. Over here you've got the patent tree, and it's also the round track. So the round track marker starts on the first level, and only this row is available. As it moves up, all the other rows will start to become available as well. You can pay dice, depending on the pip count, to sort of buy that patent or issue that patent and earn that reward or that bonus throughout the game, right? Some of them are one time, some of them are every round or every time you take a certain action, or some of them, like these pink ones, are for end game, right? And we'll explain what those are as we go along. Each round also has modifiers on how many points your active gyrodynes generate. Right. So they'll generate their base amount plus whatever bonus is for that respective round. I think that's pretty much the down and dirty. We'll explain everything else as we go through the game. As usual. Otherwise, if we gave it all away now, you won't bother watching the rest of the playthrough.
Of course they'll watch the rest of the playthrough.
I hope so. Well, I hope so. Let's not assume. Okay. So, what do we have to do to start? The first player starts at 5 victory points, and the second player starts at 6. The third player will start at 7, and so on. You are going to be player 1, so you start with the dice roll.
Okay. All right, so we've got a 1, a 6. Wow. Okay, look at that spread. All right, so the way that the median works, if you remember back to, like, I don't know, elementary school math class.
I don't remember.
Ouch. We're looking for the median. So we have 7 dice. So we're basically going to count to the 4th die, which will be in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is right here, and move this median marker. Now, if you have a situation where you have 2 dice here and there's only 1 die in the middle, great. If you don't, like we do, you're just going to cover this up and see which side has more dice. In this case, it's this side, and we're just going to bump that up. And the reason why that matters is because depending on the die that we choose on our turn that we draft, we're going to have to choose to move one of our tokens from either the initiative track or the technology track in the direction of the die we chose. So if we choose a higher pip die, we're going to be moving down the track that way. If we choose a lower die on this side, then we can move it up. And that'll, again, determine our initiative and also earn us some energy cubes and things like that at the end of the round.
Right. So if you happen to continue to draft high pip count dice and move all of your tokens to the right of these tracks, you will eventually land in the negative victory point sector, where you will start losing points every round. So it's to keep you from hoarding all of the good dice, basically.
Essentially.
Yep. So that's it. So that'll start the pool. Now we're going to go in player order and start drafting dice. We're going to draft 2 dice, obviously, depending on where our ships are in the turn order. So you are first.
And what do I want?
Right. So while you're thinking, you're probably thinking, what can you do on your turn, right? Because there's a whole mess of stuff going on here. So with your 2 drafted dice, with those pips, 1 die at a time on your turn, you're going to play it and take either a patent that's available if your die pips match, and you can also use your modifiers to get them to match, and then you can put out a patent. You can actually do projects on your headquarter board, but you have to start at the bottom, and then you'll eventually start unlocking the ones above it. You can move your scout ship, 1 space per pip along these different tracks. You'll obviously want to land on these pulsars so that you can place a claim on them. And you'll also either land on or pass through these star systems, exploring each of them along the way, and they will give you bonuses. And they're worth a lot of points at the end of the game. So. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so I will start by taking this 2.
Took the 2.
Took 2. So that's 1, 2 spaces here, so I can move my little dude 1, 2 spaces.
And you can take any one of your tokens and move them. And you just really count these yellow notches, teardrops, until you get to the die you chose, right? So, say for example, I took the 5, right? Mm-hmm. That's going to cost me 1, 2 to the right. So I'm going to have to move somebody 2 to the right.
Okay. And I will take a 3. And that'll be this way, and maybe I'll do that. So that's 1.
Get you going for the engineering cubes. I'll take a 3 as well, and I'll move him there.
Look at you going for the initiative.
Why not? Okay.
All right, cool.
So you go first.
All right, so I'm gonna have a kind of boring move, I think. I'm gonna spend my 3 into the black hole, and I'm gonna start researching my own personal technology at headquarters. So this is going to earn me a pulsar of any kind, so I'll take a 3. And we can keep these kind of on the side of the board until we have the gyrodines.
So you have the claimed pulsar to put those gyrodines on.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I always call them pulsars, but they're not. These are the pulsars. And I also get one of those exploration tiles.
You do? Okay.
I'll just take that, and that is the crappy one.
Yeah.
So basically this is like the crappiest tile, but what it does is gives you an extra, like as if you had an extra token.
It's not that crappy.
It couldn't be it may not be. We'll see.
It's like having an extra explored planet.
It does also give you one of those bonuses as if you completed it, which is pretty good. Oh no, it can't be used on a bonus
It can't
tile.
be used
That's
on a
what
bonus
it is.
tile, yes.
Yeah.
But what it does is the end game.
Yeah, it gives you the multiplier is crazy.
Yeah,
on
you
that.
score mad for how many systems you have a token on.
Exponentially. So
yeah.
as long as you have a lot of systems.
It could be that one thing could be worth 5 points or more. So
Yeah.
it's actually quite good. All right. So, what do I want to do? Ooh.
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do that. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I could do that. That's not bad. There's a couple of things I want to do here, but I think
Okay.
what I'll probably just do. Do I want to come flying out of the gate? Yes, I do.
You do. Might as well. This game's about exploration. You have to explore.
Don't you tell me what I have to do. I hate this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I feel like the more we play this game, the harder it is.
It is because
Why
you
is
know.
that?
All right, so if you'll hand me 2 of those red tokens,
2
please.
reds on there.
Yeah. So in a 2-player game, you're going to need the tokens from a non-player color, and for every one of these system tiles that you flip over that has a 3 or a 4 on it, 3 plus or a 4, you're going to have to cover them up because they're not valid for a 2-player game. But if you pass through a system, you don't earn the bonus for exploring it because you only earn them for putting a station on a blue planet. But if you pass through it, you do put a token and build a station on an inhabitable planet.
Right.
So they're the yellow ones.
Yep.
So like gas giants.
And are you going to take your bonus, or are you going to take
I can't
an
take anything
exploration?
because
Oh,
I
you just
own
passed
it,
through it,
just
yeah.
passing through. So I did land on this pulsar though, so I've claimed it from my corporation.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. And I'm going to spend my 2 and research more technology on my board. So that's going to give me a +1 and a +2 modifier.
Yeah, you're going right to the board, huh?
Well, for now, I guess.
Whew.
I have no strategy at this point.
Another thing to keep in mind is you cannot have more than 1 token on a system. So I
Right.
couldn't go back there to try to build a base on that particular planet. And also when you're moving, you can't go down the same lane twice on the same move. So
Yeah.
I couldn't like go around in circles and just do it again. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I have a 3. And what do I want to do with it? There's really... you know what I'll do is I'll actually buy this
It's a good
transmitter, and what it's going to do is it has 2 3-pip die faces on it. So I've actually just paid for the first one. Once I pay for the second one, I'll be able to activate it and then get those bonuses every production round. So this is going to go over here, and I will cover up the first one to note that that's what I've already paid for.
Cool.
All right, so that is
Very
the
good.
end of the first round. It's very quick. So we're going to determine the new player order based on where these tokens are now.
Yes.
So-
So it's going to be you, then me
Uh-huh.
again, then you.
That's right. And now we go to the technology track, and we'll be earning, based on this chart, how many engineering tokens.
Yep. So first place gets 2 energy, second place gets 1 energy, and then third place, which is you, gets 1 point.
I get a point.
Okay.
All right, so then we go to gaining points in cubes for online transmitters. We don't have any functional online transmitters now. Score points for spinning gyrodynes. We don't have any spinning gyrodynes yet. Score points for certain technologies. None of them have been patented. Discard remaining transmitters and turn up 3 new ones. So you'll get rid of these. They're out of the game now. Every round, 3 new ones are coming in.
Yep.
All right, so that's the next pool. Move the tokens to unlock second patents, which is irrelevant right now, and now we move to the next round.
Okay.
And that's it. So player 1 actually rolls the dice.
All of them. Yeah.
All the dice, except for the bonus die.
Yeah.
And we haven't used a bonus die, but we'll explain that when it comes
there.
up. And it will come up soon.
Yeah.
All right, so a lot of 5s and
out.
6s, yep.
All right, so we've got 3, 4.
Wow.
Wow. So it's gonna go down here, right?
That is crazy.
Wow, that's a lot of high dice.
Yeah.
High dice for cheap.
High dice for cheap, and I get to draft first. So I'm gonna take a 6. Why not?
Yeah.
Because it's only gonna cost me 2 movements.
Also gonna get a 6. And it's gonna cost me 2 as well. And I will go 1, 2.
And I'm gonna take a 5. And I'll go back 1.
Oh, and by the way, this means that our pulsars that we put out are gonna be worth 5.
Yeah, so when you...
unless I take the 5. Then it'll be worth 4. Right.
Yes, that's right.
Whatever our last remaining die is close to that median.
No, it's wherever the median was, not the dice. So the dice are
really?
irrelevant.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
So
right,
it
that's
will be a
right.
5. So what this is plus question mark. So this indicates what the spinning gyrodynes are going to be worth in addition to what they're worth normally. So this will be the plus bonus, and the plus bonus is the median. And if the median is between 2 dice, it'll go up to the right one. So this is actually going to be plus 5 points on top of whatever your gyrodyne bonus is,
Yeah, that's really crazy.
which is basically either 3, 2, or 1 points.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take the 4. I mean the 5. I'm taking the 5.
Okay.
And I'll go down like 1. Okay.
All right. So I go first.
Yeah, how did you draft both of your dice already? By the way.
Oh yeah, I don't know how.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
We
'cause
alternated, yeah, but we both
alternated,
took
we
the same
shouldn't
dice.
have.
You're right. Yeah, we probably should have. You should have drafted
So
twice.
you're gonna go once, I'm gonna go twice, and
Yep.
you're gonna go again.
So all right,
So.
no biggie. I'm going to place that 5 there and activate this project, and that's
Okay.
going to gain me 2 different gyrodynes, and I'll take 1 of each of these.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and at any point, you don't even have to be in your pulsar. You could just place your gyrodyne.
Yeah, it won't earn you points until it's spinning, but
And I
It's
could have. I
something.
didn't have to put that out now. I could have held it.
right. Okay, I will give. Alright, so I've got 2 moves, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend this 6 to buy this token. So what this is gonna do is give me a gyrodyne ring around one of these like weird planet. Like
Yeah, they're
weird
not
ones.
connected.
Yeah, so like there's no way to get them besides this. And 3 points. And since I spent a 6, that's
1, 2,
already
3.
it's like instantly taken care of there. Oh. Yes. Okay. Might as well do this too, right? So I'm going to place this out there since I already have this thing right there. And then I'm going to use my 5 to purchase this one, this technology, which gives me 3 more points right now. right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to flip it. And I'm going to choose to connect this. So I'm linking these now. So I have a linked, like, tech ship. What is this thing called?
It's called a transmitter.
Transmitter. Right. Okay. So that's going to earn me, well, I can cash in my engineering cubes for 3 points.
Once per round.
Once.
For production phase. Yeah.
But more importantly, since I linked it, it's going to give me a bonus die of 4 for this round, which I'm going to use with a +2 modifier and activate this.
Okay. Yeah, and you can only use one bonus die once per turn.
Correct.
So when you link those two transmitters, you have to take the bonus die right there and then. Had you already played a bonus die that turn, it's forfeit.
Exactly.
So it's all about timing with this.
Yep.
So my 6 is obvious. I'm just going to activate this Gyrodyne. And that's it. So now we go to production. So determine the new order of play. Now, had I had 4 engineering cubes, I could have traded them in on any of my turns to actually take the bonus die and copy one of the remaining dice out in the pool. So that's how that works. But the new order of play is actually the same. The engineering cubes, though, I'm going to get 1. You're going to get 2, and you're going to get a point.
Okay.
And where are we? No penalties. We're gaining points for cubes on online transmitters. You don't have any bonuses on those, right? Score points for spinning gyrodynes.
No, I don't have any.
So we're each going to get 3 plus the bonus, which is 5 this turn.
Yeah.
So it's 8 points each. So you were at 12. Now you're at 20. I'm at 7. I'm now at 15. Okay. All right. Score points for technologies. We haven't done any yet. Discard transmitters. And we'll draw 3 new ones. And then we'll move the round tracker to round 3.
Okay.
And that's it. So I'm still player 1, so I'm going to get to roll the dice again. All right.
All of that.
Wow, look at all those 3s and 2s.
3. Wow, a lot of 3s.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
3s are good.
You always say that. I don't know why.
I don't mind them.
1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, it'll be moving here. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so I draft, you draft, you draft.
Yes.
And then I draft.
Correct.
So this might be important. All right, I'm going to start by taking a 3 because I like 3s. And that's actually going to move me up 1 spot.
All right, I'm going to take a 5.
Okay.
2. Okay.
You go again.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I'll take I'll take the 2. Maybe I'll take the 3. Yeah, I'll take the... Oh, because the 3 is only going to be 1 away.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the 2. Because I really feel like I'm too far on this track.
You don't like being that far
I mean?
out there?
No. 1, 2.
Okay.
All right.
So I go first. Well, I draft.
You
and then
draft
I go.
again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the 4.
Okay.
And I'll move him back 1. On top of that stack. Okay, that's it.
All right.
All right, so I'm just going to start with my 3, and I'm going to fill in this last piece. So that will activate my transmitter.
Okay. All right. And I'm going to spend this 5 with this 1 modifier
Mm-hmm.
and get this
Okay.
technology thing. So
That's worth 5 points.
that's 5 points. And then I'm going to link it here for a bonus die to use right now of 6.
All right.
And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I uncover these. We've got... I don't get to put my stuff on either of those planets.
Nope.
That's crappy. You're always making me explore stuff, and
I'm not. You don't have to. Believe me.
you have to explore. In
Well,
this
don't
game.
say that I'm making you.
I know, but you're always like, you should really need to explore.
I'm assuming you're going to take that because the bonus here is a bonus die, which you can't
Which
take.
I can't use, yeah. All right, so that's 4 points.
All right.
All right. Womp womp.
Well, now you go again.
I know. I think I'll just travel back to this planet and put my token on there.
Now you get the bonus.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you like another token, or would you like modifiers?
Or a 1 and a 2.
And a 3
and a
and a 4.
So weird.
What's wrong with you?
I'm thinking about the exploration tokens, for the most part, are...
Points.
They're like mostly points.
Some are good, some are like...
Yeah, some are like
meh.
not great. I'm going to take the modifiers, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so with my last move, I'm going to do 4. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will explore this guy. And I do get to put a station.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need a red,
Okay.
if you will.
Yep.
And I'm going to need another red as well.
Okay.
And this one has 2 1-pip modifiers, but I'm going to go to the stack.
Okay.
So I get a 1-pip modifier
there
and
you
3 points. 1, 2, 3.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so I'll keep that off to the side in my stack. All right,
Okay.
and that's it, right?
That's it.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us go through it again. So the new order of play is the same.
Yes.
The engineering tokens, you get 2, I get 1, you get a point.
Yep.
And I get another one for my station here and another 2 points. 1, 2.
Yeah.
How about your transmitters? They don't do any passives?
I can trade these in for points.
Trade cubes. Do you want to trade any cubes now?
These 2 cubes.
If you trade in 2, you'll get 6 points.
I know. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not at this point. I'll save these for now.
Okay. Score points for spinning gyrodyne. So we're not going to get any bonus. We're going to get 3 points each. 1,
Yep.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And no technology points. Transmitters are now gone.
Mm-hmm.
Bring 3 new ones out. And that is it. So we are on to round 4.
Okay.
I'm still player 1, so I'll
Yep.
go ahead and roll the
Roll
dice
it
up.
out.
Yep.
There you go. What do we have?
A couple of 6s this time.
Wow.
And a lot of 2s.
Wow, why so many 2s?
I don't know.
This is not good.
No, it's not.
Ugh. Wow, that sucks. Unless you want 2s.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe you do.
Maybe I don't.
Where are we on this thing? I
Oh
haven't even
man.
looked at
Okay,
this
so yeah, there's some decent ones out here. I think I'm going to start by grabbing a 6.
board. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
So it's going to push me back 2 spots.
You're taking that doubler.
The doubler.
I know
I
you
like the
are.
doubler.
I know you do. You always take that one. You always take.
Why you always betray me?
You always betray me. Everybody.
Everybody always betray me.
So weird.
All right, what are you doing now?
I think I'm just gonna take this 4. And this 2. And I'll go 1, 2.
I think I'm going to take a 2 as well. And I'm going to go 1, 2. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, man.
What?
I wasn't sure I wanted to do that.
Do you want to take it back? It's been like 1 second. I haven't touched anything else, so.
Yeah, because I think I'm going to take the 5 instead.
Okay.
Which means I need to go back 1, 2, 3 spaces. Okay?
Okay.
So I start.
Yep.
So I'll play the 6, which I'm going to buy the doubler.
Okay.
So that's really going to give me back a 4 and a 3 to use right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with my 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and claim this Pulsar.
Mm-hmm.
And with my 4, I'm going to purchase a level 3. What's it called? Gyrodyne?
A Gyrodyne.
Yes, level 3 Gyrodyne.
Alright. I'm going to spend my 2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And make it into a 4. And buy this
Okay.
for my first turn.
Are you connecting it or not?
Well, it's not connected yet because it's
You
not
have to, when you buy it, you have to decide whether or not it's
that's
going to be
fine.
connected.
I'll connect it. I am going to connect it.
I think
here.
you are way off.
Yeah, I'm probably way off the camera, so I'll do this so y'all can see what I'm doing. Like that. So it's connected.
It's connected.
Connected.
Put your little chippy on there so you know you've already
Okay.
paid.
Well, it's not going to matter because I'm going to
Oh, you're going to fill it already?
Yeah.
But right now you get to move your ship wherever you want before you
Wait a
take the
minute.
next turn.
What? Oh.
You get that bonus
Oh,
to move
yeah,
your
yeah,
ship
yeah.
wherever you want.
That's right, that's right.
I don't want you to miss out on that.
Thank you. I will go. I'm gonna go here
Okay.
because that looks like it's got the most cool spaces. Nice. I will take that bonus.
Wow, that's a good one.
Alright, so nothing actually goes on there, just my little earth cube. And I get my modifier back. Well, a modifier. And I get a number 2 pulsar. Okay?
Yep.
Cool. So for my second action, I'm going to spend my modifier plus my 4 and complete this
Okay.
thing, which is going to give me a bonus die of 3 to use right now into the black hole.
Yes.
And I will go 1, 2, 3. Yes. And claim a pulsar. And I get the dwarf planet, right? Or the gas planet.
Yep. And no bonus.
And no bonus.
So that's it.
Correct. And that's it. Those are my actions.
Yep.
Your turn.
So I've got a 5 left. So I'll do the 5 plus my 1 pip for 6 and trigger my next Gyrodyne.
Okay.
And that's it.
Cool.
So we now play order stays the same.
Yes.
You get 3 cubes, I get a point. Online transmitter. So I'm gonna get another cube and 2 more points. 1, 2.
And I get 3 points.
3 points.
And I'm going to trade in these 2 cubes for
Right.
6 points.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
For a
Okay.
total of 9 points.
That's what I gave you.
Okay.
Spinning Gyrodyne, so they're +1 this time. So you get 4.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I get 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
That's it. These guys go off the board. 3 more come in. This goes here, and this actually now slides down and is available for purchase. Now, keep in mind you're only allowed to patent 1 technology.
Yeah. Or patent a technology
Patent
one
a
time.
technology 1 time.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do this one again now. I'm like
Yeah.
done. It's in the spirit of competition. So
I guess.
that's that. And I will roll some dice.
Okay.
Get this Next round going. All right.
What did you roll here?
Bunch of garbage, actually. This is a bad roll.
3, 4, another 4, and 6. Wow.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
That's not great. Especially considering we have our plus thing.
Yeah, so
And
not
it's right
good.
in the middle, so
Okay.
kind of stinky.
But I was the first to get level 3 gyrodynes on the board.
Yeah,
So I
so you
actually do
grab that
claim.
token.
I forgot to claim it. So I claim this for 7 points. We don't score that in game, right? We score that
We
right
score
now.
right now.
Yep.
Yep.
So I get 7 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Good.
And that's it. Now we draft.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start us off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna draft 6. That's gonna be 3 notches, mind you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to take the 1,
Wow.
and that'll be 2 this way.
Yeah,
right?
2 to the left. You go
Oh,
again?
and I go again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, right. I'll take this.
I'm gonna draft the 2.
Okay.
That's gonna be 1 notch to the left.
Mhm.
So I'll go right there.
Smart.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
And I go first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to buy this with my 2.
Okay.
And this is going to attach. I just want to make sure. Which way do I want to do it? I'll take the 3.
Okay.
So you have to decide, like
Yeah.
when you build it, like this is the way it's going to go. So that's going to move my ship anywhere I want right now.
Mhm.
So I'm actually going to kick him down here.
Well, is he totally built?
You get that immediately.
Oh,
I don't get
that's right. Oh, you don't get the die roll right away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is going to earn me. I'll take it. It's a 3 and a 1 pipper.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And I get this on the blue planet,
Mm-hmm.
and the other planet's blocked. So I'll
Okay.
need the.
Here you go.
All right. So that was that, and I paid the 2 for this one. And it's your turn.
Okay. So I will play my 1 to research my technology here. And that gets me 2 points and a +2 modifier. And then for my second move, I will spend my 3
Mm-hmm.
and my +2 to activate this Gyrodine. Who's Gyrodine?
Who's Jaradine?
Okay.
All right. I've got my 6, so I'm going to spend that to activate this guy. And that's
Okay.
going to give me a 3 pip bonus die, and I'm just going to go. Are there other things I would rather do with a 3 pipper?
There's a million other things that you could do.
Probably.
Just-
But I think I'm going to move him. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not going to take that bonus die, so I'm going to take an exploration.
Okay.
And I get 5 points.
Nice. That's good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got tight again. All right. So, where are we? We are now. Order of play stays the same.
Stay the same.
You get 3 cubes, I get a point.
Okay.
Right. Take initiative penalties, none. Gain points for cubes and online transmitters. So I get 1 cube and 5 points.
Okay. 1 cube. 5
And
points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you get?
And I'm going to trade in these 2 cubes, which is going to give me 6 plus 3, so give me 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. No technology scoring at this point. We are going to gain points for gyrodynes, though.
Yeah. So we're going to be a plus 3 for our gyrodyne.
Plus 3. So you have 3, 4, 3, 6.
So.
And 5 is 11. Right? 5 and 6 is 11.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
So it's 1 and 10. What do we have? 58, 68. And I've got 5 and 5. No, 3 and 3 is 6 and 6 is 12.
6 is 12, yeah.
So 1, 2, that's 54, 64. All right.
Okay.
Discard the remaining transmitters, put new ones out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. And this guy's going up here, so this is plus 2. All right, and I'm still player 1.
Okay.
Holding on to that number 1 spot.
Wow. You rolled so many 4s.
I know.
Oh.
4s are good, though.
Why do you always say that?
Because they're like the most modifiable number, right?
1s are good. 3s are good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's going to stay right there. Hope you don't need a 1.
I hope I do need a 1.
Oh, hope you need a 1.
That's actually great if I needed that 1. That's 1, 2, 3 pips.
Yeah. That's good.
That's really good, actually. Do I want that? Not really.
Yeah. Like, who wants a 1?
Not me. What do I take? Try to think of what I want to do here because, you know what, I will take that 1.
I'll take that 1.
I'll take that 1. So that's going to move me 1, 2, 3 spots to the left. So I can go 1, 2, 3.
I would have taken the 1, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's not.
it's going to get me where I need to be right now.
It's good. I feel like I need to do some more exploring around the universe.
Some more exploring?
Yeah. I've got some exploring to do.
It's just funny because you've explored so many planets, but you don't have as many tokens down as you would think.
Yeah, because I keep landing on these amazing systems where I can't just like fly by. Or I did fly by, and it's like
You need to start
I
landing.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take the 3. Maybe. And that's what, 1 over?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go. No, kind of like where we're at. Go 1. This way. And then I might take this 5 as well. Alright, your turn to draft.
I'm going to take the 6. And that's going to move me up 2 spaces.
Oh wait, did I take the 5? I didn't move back.
Okay.
Okay.
So I go first.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go 1.
Okay.
Fly right here.
Fly like the wind.
Fly like the wind, and I'm going to claim this Pulsar.
Okay. Alright, now for my move. I'm going to use my... What? Are you not sure you want to do that?
No. I'm not sure I want to be done. Like I might want to buy a...
Oh,
I'm
go
thinking
ahead.
if I want to buy a
Go
bonus
ahead, go
die.
ahead.
I'm curious.
Very curious.
Thinking I want to buy a bonus die, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to spend 4.
Okay.
4 cubes and buy a bonus die. And I'm going to... Obviously, I have to copy a 4 because that's all that's out there. I don't want to move my ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll pay a pip to go 1 more. 5. Boom, claim that.
Okay.
And I explore that. And I hit the system. Sweet. continuity's sake. Yeah, I'll throw this one in here.
Okay.
Well, no, this is all while...
I know.
Well, you're limited how many pulsars you can claim.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to spend my 3 and go 1, 2, 3. Ooh,
That's a good one.
Yes, I want that for this turn.
I want that.
I want that. Is that a red one right there?
Yes. So you get a
so
bonus
I get
die.
2 bonus die for this turn.
This turn.
And I will go 1, 2. There.
Okay.
Okay, next turn. I am going to spend my 5 and my die modifier to take a 6 and go here, which is going to give me a 5 and a 2 to spend.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend the 2, get this Pulsar, this Gyrodine, right? Put it here, but I'm going to spend my 5 to activate it.
Okay.
There.
All right. I'm just going to spend my 6 to spin up this Gyrodine. Going heavy Gyrodines this game.
Yeah, you are.
Why not? Trying different strategies, right?
I guess.
New order of play stays the same. You get 3 cubes, I get a point.
Okay.
Even these cubes, man.
I know.
Like, I have no cubes, and you have, like, all the cubes.
I know. I need all the cubes, though.
Okay. So I get another cube, and I get 5 points.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to do my usual. I get my 3, 1, 2, 3. Spend 2. And get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
All right. So spinning Gyrodines, they're +2 bonus now, so you get...
Oh, and I activated that 2 pulsar, so I get this.
You have your second one out, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you get 7 more points. And you're going to get 4 and 5 and 4, so it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more points.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the glare is bad, isn't
It
it?
is, right?
3. Okay, and what about you?
So I'm going to get 3, so it's 5, 15.
Okay. Okay.
And I think that's it.
That's it. Goodness gracious.
All right, so this is the second to last round.
It is.
And I get to roll it up.
Okay. Wow, so many 2s.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna go here. That's unfortunate.
All right, I'm going to draft the 1.
Okay.
And that'll give me 2 notches.
That was easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'll take a 2. Go 1, 2.
Whoa.
What?
Go 1.
What? Oh, yeah. 1.
I was like, wow.
Sorry.
Did she just do that?
I did.
You go again.
Oh. Like, I'm so not close to what I need to do right now.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. Believe me.
Like, really not close to what I need to do. Oh, God. This stinks in, like, the worst way. Alright. I guess I need to take this 5.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts so bad.
All right, I'm going to take a 4. And I'll just go back 1, 2.
All right.
Yikes. All right, so I'll start us. So I'm going to go here and take this one. And that's going to automatically build it. I'm going to get 3 points.
Okay.
And I'm going to add it onto my transmitter train here. And I will put it like that, and I get a 3 bonus. And with that 3 bonus, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and explore that. I don't know if I want that.
What?
I don't know if I want that. A cube and a pip adjuster?
I don't know.
Do I really want that pip adjuster?
One round left, so you might need it. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I need this.
Okay.
Because that's 5 points.
Nice. Can't see the glare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, now you get to go.
All right.
I wanted to finish my thingy. Now it's all...
What?
My little transmitter, I wanted to finish it, so now it's all shiny.
And now it's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. All right, so I think if I can do that. No, I need to be conservative here. I'm gonna spend my 2 to take this.
All right.
And then I'm gonna spend my 5 to take this technology.
Oh, to let you warp.
To let me warp out of this congested space area. I would have liked to go down here.
Yeah.
If I had a 3, I probably would have gone down there first because that would have given me a pulsar thing.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I could have used my
Well, you don't
dye
have
modifier.
Well, that would have given you a gyrodine, but it wouldn't have given you a pulsar. That would have just given you another one of those tokens you just bought, right?
Well, that's why I was saying I should have turned this 2 instead of using a 2 and buying that. Oh,
Right.
You know what? No, there was a reason. There's a method to my madness that I lose my train of thought. All right, so I'm going to zap off to any space location that I want to go to. And I want to go like here
And claim.
and claim this. Stake my claim. And I'll just put this in there too.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. So,
That's it?
yep.
All right, so I'm going to spend my last 1 to buy this station for 4 points.
Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Never mind?
Never mind.
Okay. Very well.
I need like coffee.
Just too much brain power?
Thank goodness I'm not like actually in space. I think it would be like the worst astronaut energy finder ever.
This is a big business. So we are going to change player order. So go
Yes,
ahead.
we are.
and-
So it's gonna go.
You're in first now.
Yep. So it's back to the beginning,
Yep.
back to our roots.
And you're going to get 2 energy cubes. I get
You're gonna
1.
get 1?
And then you get a point, actually, this
Yep.
time. All right, so we are now going to get... So I'm going to get 3 cubes for my transmitters.
Okay.
And 5 points.
Oh,
That's
nice.
a good one, right?
3
Yep.
and 5 points.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh.
All right, caught back up.
So close.
This is where you buy all your points.
Yes, I'm gonna buy my points now. So I get 3 off the bat. 1, 2, 3. Take my hundo. And then I'm gonna buy 2 for 6. 6 for 2. 6.
Let's go slide down. Okay. Gyrodyne points. So now they're going to be +1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points.
Okay.
So what do you want? 17.
Okay.
I've got
4.
3, 4,
You're 12.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we go to 0 and then to 10.
Okay.
I get my hundo now. Actually, you just put them up here. So now instead of 0, it's 100.
Oh, I just kept mine.
All right. I hope we don't lap it.
Well, you flip it.
Yep. Well, I know. It's just like, that's a lot of points.
I know. This is a very high scoring game.
Uh-huh. So,
ready?
no technology scoring. Transmitter goes away. The final 3 transmitters come out. Wow. Interesting. And we are advancing time marker to the final round.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Roll.
You gotta put, so it's like a 6 to get a 5 and a 2. That's a weird combination, isn't it?
Well, yes and no. I mean,
I guess.
it depends on what you need, I guess.
I suppose.
Whoa!
That's a whole lot of
Holy
5s.
moly. That's like-
Holy 5s. Wow, so this is going to be a lot of good dice this round.
See? I should have been running the whole game.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe if you weren't like hoarding the technology track,
I
you
know.
could have made a move. So it's going to move left 1.
Yeah, like right there.
All right, still
right.
good.
That's very good.
Yeah.
All right, and I get to draft first, actually.
Yeah. Draft all those
I will
5s.
take 6.
Ooh, that's 2 spaces.
Yeah. 1.
All right, I'll take a 5. That'll move me 1.
I will take... a 5 as well.
All right. I will take another 5.
That was a good final roll, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you actually go first.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
That makes one of us.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. All right. Oops. I'm gonna spend my 6
Mm-hmm.
and take that technology up there, the doubler,
Okay.
which gives me a 5 and a 2.
All right.
Right?
Yep.
Now, I'm going to spend this 5
Mm-hmm.
to activate my Geraldine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to use this 2 right now,
Correct.
and I'm going to Can I take that back?
Nope.
But can I take this 5 back?
What did you do with it?
I used it to go to activate this guy.
Well, all right. You want to do something different with it instead? And not activate that?
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, because I have to use my 2, right?
You do.
I didn't use, no, but I didn't move yet.
No.
Okay. So I'll go. I'd like to go up there.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh well, I guess that's what I'll do. 2, 3, 4. But I could come down here, you know,
You could.
and explore that planet. Problem is, if the planet gives me like a bonus die or something, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with it. Alright, I'm just gonna go up here for 1, 2, I guess. And
You get a 3
put
and a
my...
pip, or you get the bonus.
Do I get to put my planet?
No, you don't, because there's no blue planet there.
Yeah, so I'm not doing that. That's just silly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What else can my 2 do?
You don't want to go to that undiscovered.
I might go there. I really might go there.
I'm just like, it's just calling.
Like, I feel like it's my responsibility as a rocket ship person
As a
to go
space
there, right?
explorer, yeah, I'd say.
I know, but it's like there's points over there I could get.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like lots of points. Alright, I'll come down here and explore this thing. Yes. not really like super excited. It's being oh wait, I don't know if I want to take that. I might take the planet thing.
Okay.
Another one of these.
Those are good.
That's actually
huge.
pretty good considering how many planets I have out. So maybe that will be good at the end. We'll see. And that is
That's it.
That's it for my turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend this 5, but make it a 4.
Okay.
And buy this. So I'm gonna get 6 points for that. And get a 2 bonus die.
Okay, give yourself your 6.
With my 2, I'm gonna buy something.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, what do you have, a 2?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you come explore this planet? You won't get the bonus, but...
I'll get a hidden bonus though, because I need the 3 for that, not a 2.
Oh, because you're not me.
Yes, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not you.
You get a Pulsar ring.
I get a what?
Pulsar.
But there's nothing I can do with that.
You get points for it.
Yeah, you do. You get
like a point.
A point, which there's more. There's better things. Like I'll just go here and get 5 points.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
Dang. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. I've explored all of these planets over here. This is like a bad spot. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to play my 5 plus my 1 and research my top tier technological advance right here.
Okay.
Now, thinking about something. So if I spend 4 of these, I can actually take a bonus die action, right?
That you can.
And I am highly considering doing that. This might be crazy, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to spend these 4 and take the 5
Right.
action
Yep.
and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5 for a total of
25
20 points.
points.
Well, it would only be
Oh,
20,
4.
right?
Yeah,
1, 2,
yeah,
3,
yeah.
4. I think that's like the max that you. There's only like the max segments are like 4.
Yeah.
Unless you can like hop 1 extra or something, but
No, you're
whatever.
right.
I'll take the
So that was a
20.
big jump.
I think I gave up one of my bonuses, but I think that 20 is better than like 6. So,
Probably.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess with my last 5, there's not much I can really do here. So I can just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hit this planet.
Okay.
And then take a bonus tile.
Okay.
I get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
All right.
That's about all I could do. All right, let's do the final production now, right?
All right.
So order of play doesn't matter. Yeah, I think it does. It does, actually.
It does, and it
So
stays the same.
It stays the same. You me, right?
Yep.
Handing out of engineering cubes. So you get 2, I get 1.
And I get a point.
And you get a point. And now we go to production. So I get 3 cubes and 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I get 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
You gonna pay for some points?
And no, I'm not.
All right. There's no points for technologies, so that doesn't matter. That's it.
That's
so
it, right?
now we go to final scoring, right?
All right. Here we go.
Okay. So we start, and this basically tells you what to go down by, right? So this is any of the pink ones up here. So I'm the only one who has a pink technology.
Yep.
So I get 5 points for this.
Okay. So give yourself 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, now we score these guys.
Yes.
So do you have 3 of the same? Yes.
I have 2, 2, and 2.
So you get 6 points for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
You
then I
can
have 3
pay
cubes.
3 more cubes for 6 more.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you could pay 2 cubes for 6 more.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Okay.
well, yeah, I guess I have to.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, put those in the can.
Okay.
All right, so I have 3 of them, right? I have
Yeah.
3 threes. So I score 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to cost me 5, right?
Yeah.
More, which I will pay to get 12 more points. So 46 versus 48. All right. Next is, do you have 5 technologies?
Yes.
So you get 8 points for that.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 more cubes for 8 more points. That's a big one.
Yeah.
All right. 7 points for 4 transmitters.
Yep.
And 3 more cubes for 7 more points.
I don't have any more cubes to pay.
Okay. Oh, we forgot to score our gyrodynes, but we'll do that at the end. We'll do that after this, because that was part of production. I have 4, so I get 7 points, and I'll pay 3 more for. So I get 14 points.
52. 62.
All right. So the last round was worth +3, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
3, 6, 9, 12. What?
You have 9
2,
plus
4,
12
6.
is 21.
Okay. I believe you.
All right.
I can't see this board. $18, $19, $20, $21. Okay.
All right, and I get 3, 6, I get 18, 19, 18. Yeah, I didn't flip that last one.
18?
Yeah, so that was our gyrodynes. All right, so now we go back to this. So for every ring, you get a point. That's not flipped.
Right.
So I get another point.
Okay.
Every unactivated gyrodyne is a point,
Okay.
even if you don't have it on the board.
Yeah.
For every 2 cubes, it's a point, so I get another point. Player 1 gets 7 points. Player 2 gets 4. And player 3 gets 2. So you get 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Now, how many planets do you have out there?
All right. So this is where these come in handy.
Yep, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So you get 20 points.
Okay.
So it's 12, 32. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. 20 as well.
107.
207.
207. And that's it.
Oh.
Wow, so you beat me by like 30 points.
I know.
Dang, how'd that happen?
Well, this helped.
That was 20 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I gave up 7, so it was really like a 13.
Still,
point
that's a
thing.
big one, yeah. These.
I don't know. These helped. Those
So
were
what did you have?
first.
8? Yeah, that's worth 8 points right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
There
was
you
it.
go.
Damn. All right.
It was close.
Yeah. All right, there you have it. Pulsar 2849.
I need some space coffee.
I need some space.
I've had so much space lately.
Oh man.
don't
Yeah, we've had
know.
quite a few space games, but
Yeah.
I'm not complaining because they've all been, very interesting.
Yeah, they have been very
and,
unique.
and very
different.
unique, very fun. I mean, we've definitely had a good run of space games. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get right into it then.
Sure.
So we have, as always, I mean, we've played this several times. I feel like this is one of those games that kind of gets harder every time you play it.
Yeah.
And not because you're changing the board around and all that kind of thing, but just because you realize all the things that matter when you are scoring at the end.
Yeah.
So you're hyper aware of every decision you make.
Yep.
I mean, you have 2 dice. Really, you have 2 actions.
2
every
actions
round.
and maybe 3 per turn
Unless
if you can get that bonus
can
die.
maximize those 2 actions,
Yeah.
you're going to be behind the whole game.
Yep.
So anyway, but from a replayability standpoint,
Yeah.
we have a lot of modularity in
Oh,
this
God,
game.
this-
So you're using like your headquarter boards, what are double-sided.
Double-sided.
You know,
So you got 4 double-sided headquarter
right.
boards. You've got
technology boards.
technology boards. So you've got 2 tiles for each level, and there's 3 levels, right? Not levels, but like 3 boards
Mm-hmm. Right.
that are all joined together. So you've got 2 of each, and they're double-sided each. So I
Mm-hmm. Right.
mean that, and you can mix and match however you want. So that's good. And then you've got, I think at least 6 of those goal tiles,
Yes.
right? And they're
yeah.
double-sided,
Right.
so they're all different. And oh God,
And they're
what else?
similar, but it's like a different a variation on certain ones.
Yeah, but each
they're all
one
unique.
represents like a
Yeah.
different sort of goal.
Right.
So you've got like every game could have 3 different end game bonuses that are completely different from the game you played prior
Yeah.
to that, right? All of the solar system tiles are out random, and one of them's left in the box, so you don't even
Yeah.
put them all out. And there's 2 sides of the main playboard,
Right.
which we didn't even show the other side, but that has like what they call dead ends, which we haven't really played with, but that's another variant, right, for the game. So I think just that alone is just,
It's a lot.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's
so,
and just the core game itself,
right.
you have a bazillion ways to score,
Yes.
right? Like you don't even like. Do you go
really,
transmitters?
honestly, you really don't even need the headquarter boards.
No.
They add a lot. They definitely up. I mean, this is a high-scoring game anyway. Without the headquarter boards, and I don't know why, because like you didn't really use your headquarter.
I really
boards.
didn't.
Your board this time, I did only because we had a goal that was associated.
Yeah, and I mean that's could be part of why I didn't score as well, because I didn't score. I
Perhaps.
didn't score that bonus
Yeah.
at all at the end of the game,
Right.
right? But then again, it would have been actions wasted on that.
That's the thing.
So it's like
give and
it's a
take.
given. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
know. You really don't.
So anyway, from replayability standpoint, I think it's very high.
Yeah, this is off the charts for playability.
Yeah, super high.
for sure.
All right, let's talk about weight.
This is pretty heavy.
Because I really do need a cup of coffee.
Yeah, like
And it's like 8:30.
like I'm mentally
yeah.
like drained,
Yeah.
from that.
My brain juice is coming out.
Yes. So I mean, I don't think it's as heavy as you make it.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a good point to make.
If you don't really want to deal with looking too far ahead in your strategy, right? If you
Right.
don't really want to plan for 3 turns from now,
Yeah.
and really focus on the engine, you could just kind of shoot from the hip and just grab some dice and say, okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to make it work with what I've gotten,
Yeah.
and try to do the best I can with what I grab,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you don't really have to get too mentally engrossed
Right.
into it.
Yeah.
But
I was going to say, the fact that you are able to select and draft the dice that you want from what's really a very like liberal pool of dice. Like you have lots of options. It's not like you're just rolling 4 dice and that's what you have to work with, which with a lot of these like dice for resources, dice for actions games that we've played,
Right.
a lot of times it's like you roll your limited hand of dice and then it's all about just mitigating the dice
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah.
So it eliminates the whole anxiety of choosing the right die to use
Mm-hmm.
or choosing the right worker to use if you're playing like worker placement kind of.
Right.
And I think that drafting that, the whole drafting mechanism in this particular game adds so much to the complexity.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because you're not only thinking about what die do I want, but you're thinking about where do I want to be on this chart?
Yeah, how's that going to
how's it gonna
affect me in the production phase? Yeah.
You know, so
And in the turn order. Like
Right.
all of that weighs into your draft.
yes,
And how far do you push to the right
yeah,
until you start taking damage? You know, like you start losing points because you just had to get that 6 pip die.
right,
Right? So, yeah, it's tough. And it really, if you really, really want to, this can be very heavy.
yeah,
You know, like, but I think as far as just rules and, you know, just the flow of the game.
right.
And just understanding the iconography, like that's mid-weight. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the strategy that the depth, I think,
That's what
and,
he's saying.
and the weight comes
I think
into
that
it.
you play this for the first time, and it seems not very easy, but it seems like a nice midweight.
It flows.
It flows very nicely. It's easy to learn.
Yeah, you read the rules, and the rules are clear.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
You know?
It's just very, very, very well laid out.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And very easy to consume.
Yeah, well, you can kind of enjoy the game because you're not worrying about, like, wondering if you're doing
Fiddly
the right
rules.
thing.
Yeah, there's no, like,
exactly.
fiddliness to it.
From that aspect, it's very simple to understand.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get into the strategy,
Yeah.
it gets a little more difficult.
Yes.
So as far as audience goes, I would definitely say pretty much anybody who's into games, it probably wouldn't be one to pull out for, like, a first-time gamer. If you are a gamer and you're gonna like smoke them because you understand how the strategy works,
Yeah, you'll crush them because they may not.
understand the idiosyncrasies.
Right, and they may not get the whole, all right, at the end game, these are the best ways to score.
Right.
And if I just spend all my time building, gyrodynes on pulsars
Right.
and explore maybe 1 or 2 planets,
Yeah.
they're going to get crushed.
Yeah.
Because you have to explore planets in this game because that's where the score multiplier is.
Right,
It's
exactly.
huge.
Well, we did that our first game we played.
Yeah.
I was really like going after pulsars, and I was researching technology, and one of our end goals was like technology.
Yep.
And so I was really focusing on those things. And we got to the end of the game. I don't think you like smoked me, but you won by a margin.
By a pretty good
you
margin,
know?
yeah.
And I was like, what? Like the planets matter? You know?
Yeah, and the multiplier was
like I didn't really
ridiculous.
understand how much the multiplier mattered. So
Yeah.
like exploration is very important.
Yep.
But working through that puzzle is kind of part of the fun, and I
Mm-hmm.
think in playing board games. So if you like that puzzle too, you'll probably enjoy this.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think that's pretty good for audience.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Theme and components. How
Hmm.
ingrained did you feel in the theme?
Pretty ingrained.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't?
Not really, and that's not like a bad thing. I mean, I wouldn't say like when I think of being ingrained in a theme, I think of something like Anachrony, where like
Okay, yeah.
I've got suits and I'm out there and like
Okay.
in my mind like I've got a story behind my character and stuff like that. Like then I feel really ingrained. I probably would have felt more ingrained if there was like our headquarter board had some kind of like flavor on it or something, or I don't know.
Like the Ant Lab Corporation.
Ant Lab Corp, yeah, or
and
something,
every
or,
like
like-
ship was a little different.
Yeah,
and, like,
or if your goal objectives were, if like that headquarter board had actually like your own objectives as opposed to just like climbing the like ladder.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not saying that it needs it. I'm just saying compared to some other games,
Right.
from a theme standpoint, the theme was fantastic, but it didn't feel like ingrained in it. Like
Okay.
I was satisfied enough just rolling dice and moving around the board.
Okay.
You know what
No,
I
I guess I relate more to the space theme really
Right.
pulls me in a lot more, I guess,
Yeah.
so that I felt like my ship was moving around
Also,
and I was jumping.
before we filmed, you're even like, yeah, well, we're gonna be corporations and like doing all this stuff and like trying to harness energy for Earth. And
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
a cool theme.
I don't even know that backstory. Like,
Yeah.
where did you learn that?
I don't know. It just
But
makes
it's cool.
sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
it's just not
so,
like in your face.
So for me,
Yeah.
I thought the theme was great, and I felt
Yeah.
the theme was well represented in the game.
I thought it was
no
very
doubt.
good.
Yep.
I thought it was very, very good. Component-wise,
Oh, I think it's great. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they're awesome. Like
Really
the
cool.
layout of the board, the look of it. It eats up your table, but it does it in a classy way. It's not
It's
just a big
organized.
square board. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's big. Everything has a place.
Right.
It's modular, so you can actually move things around and put them in a spot that works really well for you
Yeah.
and your table and your seating arrangement. So, and I think people around the table aren't going to really be disadvantaged.
exactly. That's what I like about it, because it's not like a clear, you guys sit on this side, we sit on this
Right,
side.
and
or
everything's upside down for you.
something. Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's really well done. The game's beautiful.
Yeah, hands down,
Yep.
like fantastic. Did you have fun? I
Yeah.
have to ask.
Yeah, this game, yeah, it's a ton of fun. I
Yeah,
do.
it's a lot of
It's really really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though my brain hurts.
Yeah, but I like that.
It is good.
I like
yeah.
a good brain burner.
It's very satisfying.
Mhm.
That's what I like. That's how I'd like to put this.
Yep.
So what would you compare this to? Because we've played thematically, we've played a lot of space games lately. We've played a lot of space exploration games lately. I'm thinking something like Planetarium. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
which was visually kind of the
visually
same,
similar. Yeah,
like,
Planetarium
visually
had a similar
kind
look,
of-
but a completely different
Yeah, totally
game.
different
Yeah,
but
totally different games. I
yeah.
wouldn't even compare that.
mechanically.
I mean, it's a dice for action game,
It's-
right? Like if you
yeah.
break it down to its bare bone components, it's really just a roll and draft dice for actions. And off the top of my head, I probably should have
like Stone Age,
Stone Age.
dice for actions.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
but it's
completely
but
different,
that's a little
but-
bit more gambly. Yeah, so God, I don't even know.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, I don't know. I think about Colony because it's like one of my favorite games, but it's dice for resources.
That's resources. Yeah,
But-
so that's where you get kind of.
But I had the same feeling as I did with that, where I felt like there are a ton of opportunities to take advantage of mitigants. Whether you're taking the dice for resources or you're taking them for actions, the fact is you're rolling dice and you have to find a way, and ultimately you have to develop an engine that's going to score you points.
Right.
Because whether it's actions you want or resources you want, you're trying to get something that's going to give you points. So for me, it had that same kind of feeling, like that same sort of challenge or puzzle in trying to find the most efficient way to kind of use the dice to your best advantage
Right.
without sacrificing, like, you know, your points on the initiative track and things like that.
One game that comes to mind would be like Grand Austria Hotel, where
Oh,
you roll
yeah.
that dice
Okay.
pool, and those are the ones you draft
Yeah.
for your actions,
Yeah.
technically. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I wasn't going to be
Exactly.
satisfied until I thought of something.
Yeah, I know you weren't.
So, okay.
That's why I rambled for a little while.
All right. Well, good.
Okay. All right. How about your expectations?
Expectations. I expected it to be a good game, and it ended up being even better.
Yeah, this way exceeded my expectations.
Way exceeded it. So yeah, I mean, we played it for the first time, and it blew the doors off. Like
yeah.
we were both like, "Wow, this is a good game.
Right.
Really good."
Yeah. No, we enjoyed it very much. so.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, and let's get into pros and cons. Let's talk about why. I think pros, definitely the fact that it was organized and easy to learn,
Yeah, it's a beautiful game.
but also challenging.
Challenging. I think I love a game that gives you that kind of is like here are all the tools, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's very.
Build what you can, right?
Yeah.
And here's a couple of loose end game goals that you can follow. You don't have to. Come up with your own scoring mechanism and,
Yeah.
and beat it, right? So like you can do anything you want in this game. You can score any way you want in this game. And I think as long as you don't lose sight of the exploration, because that's the one thing
That's
that
the
will burn you
core,
at the end.
yeah.
Like that's the one thing you really cannot stray from. I think if you don't lose sight of that and you build any other type of engine, and really leverage the bonus actions,
Yeah.
like you will be competitive in this game.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Without a doubt. So, and I love the fact that I have, it's up to me on how I want to build it. Do I want to go transmitters? Do I want to go technology? Do I want to work on my headquarter board? Do I want to just do exploration the whole time? Like,
Right.
or do I want to just do exploration and build gyrodynes the whole
Well,
time?
and that's like, I think that's the fun part about it too, is that you're like kind of going back to the replayability. Like, I almost want to play it again. Again, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, even though we've already played it and tried different strategies and stuff, it's almost like, okay, well, what if I only build gyrodynes and, planets
explore.
Yeah, all I do is
and
explore
ignore the
the
other board. Or
you
what
know?
if I?
Like, what'll happen?
Yeah, there's like, but
Yeah.
that's the fact that
That's
it
funny.
leaves that open for you.
Yeah.
It just shows that it's an awesome game. So.
I would say a pro as well is I really like the tiered bonus actions every round.
Yeah.
So instead of giving you, because there's already so much to think about, instead of giving you like all these actions that you could potentially do, it kind of scaffolds it for you. So in the first round, it's like, here's the 3 things that you could do besides all the things on your board and moving and things like that. And then as those actions become relevant, then you can take them. But I really did enjoy that.
Yeah. It doesn't just say here's everything.
Yeah.
Hunt and peck and decide what, because you'll just be
Right.
like, I have no idea what I need at this point because I don't
Yeah.
even come up with my strategy yet. But they give you the sort of like the basis of what you can build your foundation on and say, okay, out of these 3 things, do I want to go that route? Because if I do that one, then every time I build a transmitter, I'm going to get bonus points. So maybe if I'm going to go to the transmitter strategy, then I'm going to definitely grab that technology, and I'm going to just score tons of points early on and hope that that gives me enough of a lead to maintain it the rest of the game. Like that's the kind of thing I like about this game. Is that it just gives you that option. So, yeah, really.
Any cons that you can think of, or things that you maybe not cons, but things you would like to have seen done better, or
honestly,
no.
No, I don't. I mean, I think like what you said earlier, like if you had sort of more uniqueness to the corporations on their player boards, I think that would be. I mean, it would change the game because that's kind of like saying, giving you structure to your play,
right?
And that's sort of limiting your options, right? Because if all right, this corporation is all about building gyrodynes, then that's what you're going to do, right? And that's not necessarily the biggest strength of this game. Is that it says, here's some tools.
Right.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, and there's some there's some competition for for some of those actions and things at certain points as well, and for the planets and stuff. So if it was too linear that way, where it's too guided, you might end up like just each playing your own game, kind of.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
not really overlapping too much.
Yeah.
Perhaps, I don't know. So,
So
it'd be totally different.
Totally different. So
yeah,
it was
I think
good though.
the one thing that I would have liked that I don't know how this would come to fruition or whatnot, but like I was mentioning with the dice drafting mechanism, which I really like as somebody who plays a lot of games, and I can really appreciate that.
Right.
I'm thinking that complexity might almost be too much for somebody who's just getting into gaming, who I think would like this game.
The whole
like I'm trying to think about teaching this game to somebody who is just getting into gaming and might be more like AP prone and stuff with just the decisions that you have to make out on the board.
Right.
That really does add a huge degree of complexity. Having to think about also like how does all this other stuff affect me, and have it be so weighted at the end of the game. So if there was like a variant that would allow you to just like each person just gets 4 dice and you deal with it, or like 5 dice and you do, or you roll your own. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know how it comes to
that
fruition,
just changes.
It just kind of changes the drafting mechanism a little bit for players that might be, not ready to kind of handle all that.
Yeah, so. So the con is really it's limiting it to a mid-weight audience.
Yeah, exactly.
More of an experienced gamer, and
But that's not even really a con.
That's not a
it's
con.
the only thing I can kind of think of.
Because I don't think we really look for games that go below that bar.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? So for us, it's a major pro.
Yeah.
But for someone getting into gaming, may struggle with some of those concepts a bit. That's all.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, it's like we said, it way outweighed our expectations. I think the game is absolutely phenomenal. Couldn't recommend this anymore.
Yeah.
This is definitely a must-buy if you're into the theme, if you're into the mechanics.
Definitely coming to game weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a keeper for us. So there you have it.
All right.
Pulsar 2849. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. See you next time.
See ya.